Live voice initialized.
Rah. What is this?
At Crab Gaming 0 says, hi Vortex.
This is qualified? Oh no. Oh no.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, gold coin.
Gold coin.
At BamBomb 1928 says,
Hello. This is qualified. Are you kidding me? Dude, I am not ready for a speed right now.
At Neon Pika 98 says, silver star.
Silver star.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, raw.
Mario. Let's play Misery. How's this already at 10 likes?
At Crab Gaming 0 says, night market.
Streaming. I love you so much that it's dripping, dripping from my heart and such. I'm sorry, I know I'm too much to love to trust. I'm nothing but I miss the kind of misery, the kind where you were nice to me, but only in the evening. So I ask him, I just screaming. Never wanted to believe it since I have nobody else. I keep screaming, I keep breathing. It's the living I can't help. It's the misery, 'cause you can tell
At PH4 and Tom Lal says, what's up Vortex?
Yep.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, gold coin.
Gold coin. Oh, come on. Ah! Dude, impossible to 98.
At Izaki VR says, what song called?
Misery.
At Tarek Babanovic Z2V says, hi at Nightbot.
What's in Beat Leader ranked? Beat Leader. Okay, this is not updated yet.
At Gojazatorui8 I says, one time I got banned from a stream VC I said bread. At Neon Pika 98 says, is Chatplex working?
I turned it off.
At Dragonvar says, how to record on VR.
Press the record button.
At Cooper Gottschall says, are you a clinker?
What is a clinker? Never heard of that.
At Cooper Gottschall says, Blanket MD.
Is this Rocky V2?
Dragonvar says, I don't know. At Shedzun says, oh you turned it off? At Mariah Markova 3260 says, hello could you do one more time by Daft Punk?
Hold up. Dude, this is literally Rocky V2.
At Not Nico Tabby Plays says, hello Vortex.
Hello. Oh boy. I'm so washed on speed right now. Dude, I do not remember playing this. When did I play this?
At me and Pika 98 says, you played it 7 months so. At Mintongian 9585 says,
dude, are you kidding me? What was I holding? $97.
At Notnico Patty Plays says, Vortex, you inspired me to start playing Beat Saber and I just beat Danger Expert Plus.
Yeah, that's fire.
At PH4 Anton Wall says, Rip miss. At Weston People K70 says, I need to work on those quick flicks up and down on my left hand. Do you have any map recommendations I could use? At
LARPing
says, do you like
it's like returning, but LARPing.
_pancake says, if I donate, can you play Nightcore Bite Me?
And it's very, very, very linear practice.
Mask Shark says, Hero.
Yep.
At Mariah Markova 3260 says, do one more time by Daft Punk.
Dang, look at that. Okay. Ah. Okay, I'll do your Daft Punk. I'll do it for a little bit though, because I gotta... That is not Daft Punk. Is it even here? Okay.
At official.maskedshark says, if someone has a long username, does it count as spam in Chatham? At Mariah Markova 3260 says, thanks.
I should play Rocky again. I don't think I have a 600 yet.
At Neon Pika 98 says, $1.99 thanks.
Interesting. One more time, I'm gonna celebrate.
At BamBomb 1928 says,
interesting. Yo, is that view count real?
At stormshissing_pancake says, if I donate, can you play Nightcore Bite Me by AJ Spurto PLS? I will donate.
Maybe.
At Neon Pika 98 says, yes.
No! Stop. Yeah, we need a Daft Punk environment.
At Neon Pika 98 says, 71 viewers.
Crazy.
At Storm Shissing _
71
pancake
viewers and no
says,
Mangalore.
Flower. At
Flower.
official.masked says, what? At PH4 and Tom Lol says, what HSV config do you use?
I made it.
You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate one more time. One more time.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, Vortex, you've probably heard of a keyboard duster. Inside there's a liquid in there that when it touches water it explodes and becomes ice. Really cool. At official.maskedshark says, yo, will we make it to 100 viewers? At
Dude,
Storm
that's-
Shissing
that would be
_
fire.
pancake says, I sent 3 flowers, now play PLS. At Happy Lasting says, please chat, I need this loudly crying face myself is kinda sub bless I live in my basement I am just trying to stream loudly crying face.
Music's got me feeling so free.
What?
Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time.
What is this guy talking about? There's no substance. Oh wait, never mind.
Abney and Pika 98 says, what?
I was thinking Twitch.
At Bam Bomb 19
Dude, there's no sub requirement. You just gotta be on PC.
At says, one more time P.
And then you
At
gotta
Crab
be
Gaming
like
0 says, what?
you gotta wait like 2 months after a qualification, and then you can stream.
At Mariah Markova 3260 says, Ty Gozalia. At Crab Gaming 0 says, gold coin. At Ninjasty says, hi Vortex.
Gold coin.
How you freelink? At
Yo.
Happy Lasting says, please chat, I need this loudly crying face myself is kinda sub bless I live in my basement I am just trying to stream loudly crying face. At Minhongayan 9585
Please
says,
speed, I need
I'm
this.
gambling that your score will be approximately around 98.40
Yeah, bro might be a
to
bot.
98.45% after 5 o'clock. At
What?
PH4 and Tom Lol says, is bro a bot? At Happy Lasting says, no. At Storm Shissing _ pancake says, Nightcore bite me. At Ninjasty says, hi Vortex, how are you feeling? How's your day been? At Bam Bomb
Who's
1928
that?
says, he
Who's
has
asking?
20 subs. At official.maskedshark says, yo 102. At
Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
GC6W says, hello.
Dang, not as khaki snipe. I'll come back to that.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, storm chasing yes yes yes.
What? Okay. I'm really good at typing, guys.
At Galaxy Official
Nightcore?
says,
I don't think there's a
"Huh."
Nightcore.
At GibC6W says, hello Vortex. At Neon Pika 98 says, interesting message held for review.
What is held for review? There's no
At
Nightcore.
Ninjasty says, are you using the Index or Quest 3?
Quest 3.
At Storm Shissing _ pancake says, or bite me.
Oh
At
my
Storm
gosh.
Shissing
that's
_ pancake
Vision
says,
block.
yeah. At Crab Gaming 0 says, that's it. At Storm Shissing _ pancake says, you got the right one. At Ninjasty says, with standard controllers?
Yeah.
I mean the Touch Plus that come with it. At L679Y4Z says, OMG. At PH4 and Tom Lal says, Murder Drones mentioned speaking head.
Oh my gosh, this map stinks. Why does this have so many lights?
At Storm Shissing _ pancake says, finally after 999 years of asking streamers TYTYTYTTRTTY.
Dude,
At Happy Lasting says, bro who timed me out what he fucked. At Ninjasty says, what's the name of this map? At
Bite me.
Neopika98 says,
I don't-
no one did.
What?
At Happy Lasting says, I couldn't talk. At Official.Masked Shark says, no, can you play the Catalyst Linkin Park? At Happy Lasting says, at all. At Axelatel
You got
says,
shadow banned by
I
YouTube.
just got here, are you doing song requests?
Maybe.
At CALL back PLNG says, this song is just an input. At Ninjasty says, are you on Steam/Metalink or standalone?
I'm on Questlink.
At Happy Lasting says, he said Nightfoot timed you out for 5 minutes. At Crab Gaming 0 says, has D3 Mon collected you yet? At
What?
Ninjasty says, and streaming from PC or Quest. At HeyBike_Zach says, I
What do you mean
love
collected?
At Stormchasing_.
Am I being
says,
sold to slavery?
This song's so
What is
fire.
going on? Oh my gosh, what, dude, what was that?
At
My
Crab
kind
Gaming
stinks.
0 says, Hayes collecting small Beat Saber content creators like Pokemon. At Stormchasing_Pancake
Isn't
says,
that called
comment.
Beat Gotcha? Like I collected like Busy and shorties already.
At Being Big Creator I1K says, hello.
Hello. Guys,
At
let's
Crab
play.
Gaming 0 says, I don't know.
Dude, why is Family Guy
At
main
Ebike
title
underscore
music
Zach says,
going
I also
for
love
rank?
fried gotos with a side of cranberry maple syrup juice.
Why is this going for
At
rank?
Stormchasing_Pancake says, I brought him. At Neonpika98 says, ah yes, hiding reviewed messages.
Ah yes.
At Apex Dasher says, hello. At Being Big Creator I1K says, I subscribed and liked. At Crab Gaming 0 says, do it. At Official.Masked Shark says, no, can you play the Catalyst Linkin Park?
Hold up.
At Being Big Creator I1K says, see your stream.
Guys, can we full combo? Never mind. I'm never talking ever again. Dude, why is my UI glitching? I should try and beat my score on Welcome School.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, do Family Guy. At IAO says, I used to just play this. Then when they didn't add anything for a while, I stopped.
You gotta mod your
1K
game.
says, you will beat this level at Vortex Quiz. At Neonpika98
Devs are not gonna do
says,
anything.
oh boy.
You gotta get a mod your game. Oh my gosh, keep missing.
At being big creator I1K says, that is impossible x 3 times. At not lane B12 says, how TF. At Crab Gaming 0 says, no, the chin chart is impossible. At not lane B12 says, Bruno how. At Alien Dude 1234 T5
Oh my God.
says, this map is horrible. At Neon Pika 98 says, I almost passed this on normal speed.
Urgh.
At being big creator I1K says, 1 million.
What's the map I
At the
haven't
developer YT says,
haven't
hi,
SS
it's me
yet?
again.
I know there's like a couple of maps that I haven't done that yet.
At not lane
I cannot
B12
breathe.
says, WTF.
No wait, I assessed every map. Okay. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
At UG underscore Tattery 5473 says, my name is Enderdingus.
Okay,
At Crab Gaming 0 says, have you played Chink Chart?
maybe.
At Being Big Creator I1K says, the music is W spam W guys.
Guys, should I buy synth riders? Is it worth it?
At Stormshissing underscore Pancake says,
Oh my gosh.
Forever by at AJ Despirito is a good 1PLS play. At Neon
Hold up.
Pika 98 says, I have a SS map you have an S on. At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, hi.
Is it called Simulated
At Crab
Reality?
Gaming 0 says, I don't know.
Is it called Destruction 221?
At Neon Pika 98 says, nah. At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I liked and sub. At Stormshissing underscore Pancake says, try Forever by at AJ Despirito.
Hold up. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? Yeah, I'm not playing good.
At Stormshissing underscore Pancake says, I also like and sub. At Crab Gaming 0 says, W/O it's the rating stuff that tells you your stats. Do you have to have mods to add to it? At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I am subscribed to your channel and liked your channel.
Yo, thanks. He is bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
At Toasted Pop-Tart says, interesting. At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, tense. At Neon Pika 98 says, yay Pop-Tart is here. At Crab Gaming 0 says, the things that tell your stats do have to have mods to add to them. At Titanium Titanic
Dude,
1912 says,
I don't know.
I am your biggest fan, bro.
You thinks is bringing darkness from above.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been
Oh, but
here before? Oh, I'm beginning to be an optimist about this.
At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, can I be your friend, bro?
what do you mean? Change that oh.
At Shark Bark Shark
Not paying attention.
9590 says, hi.
Hello. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
At Bam Bomb 1928 says, how do people make this in Beat Saber?
Lots and lots of patience. Mapping is very hard.
At Titanium Titanic 1912 says,
Yo, game over.
Choir. At Not Nickel Patty Plays says, have you played the one who's running the show?
Yep.
At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, do coffin dance next. At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, I didn't beat this level. At Bam Bomb 1928 says, At Stormchasing_pancake says, can you play Forever by AJDIS Purito? ELS I donate stars.
Dude, hold on, I'm locking in.
Stormchasing_pancake says, Silver Star. At Crab Gaming 0 says, Silver Star.
Dang. And I lost everything.
At ZaneCubeB2Q says, how? At ZaneCubeB2Q says, how? At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I am gonna be your
Look,
friend,
this map
bro.
is pretty fun.
At Not Nickel Patty Plays says, in the one who's running the show video, how did you put the music video in the background?
Cinema mod. If I FC, it's a 90. It says 670. If you
At
say
Look You at
anything about that number, I will
6021
kill you.
says, what song is that?
I will kill you.
At Stormchasing_pancake says, at AJ Despirito Forever PLS.
Okay.
At Polar485 says, Silver Star. At Alien Dude 1234 T5C says, last part of that map is kinda shit missy. At Stormchasing_pancake says, is called, Forever. At LookBuitt6021 says, do not do that.
Do what?
At LookBuitt6021 says, I ask, you answer. At LookBuitt6021 says, simple. At water_is_so_refreshing says, oh. At Stormchasing_pancake says, yeah. At Leomandio in Fitzgerald 5239 says, What sabers are you using?
3 sabers.
At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, PLS play coffin dance PLS 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 PLS. At Stormchasing_pancake says, W. At Stormchasing_pancake says, Silver Star.
Silver Star.
Crab Gaming 0 says, W. At water
Why am I
underscore
almost holding
underscore
99?
underscore refreshing says, or like Telenox wait. At water underscore
Who is
underscore so
Telenox?
underscore refreshing says, growling. At Leamandio in Fitzgerald 5239 says, what sabers in resabers are you using?
VW underscore collide.
Underscore pancake says, let me hear the music chat. At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, hey. At Neon Pika 98 says, music.
Can we skip that?
As in music by underscores. At Neon Pika 98 says, alright.
Is Mangalore seriously the only person that knows how to use the description?
At Neon Pika 98 says, I saw it.
Yeah, I think I could 99. It's not.
At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I am gonna leave if you don't play Coffin Dance next. At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, I'm fixing my own mod for Quest.
Yo,
At
W.
K Sang Kevin Plays says, I got 51 pounds on my VR headset and I know lightsaber cost 22.99 pounds but my dad doesn't let me buy it.
Why?
At Wyvern says, WSP.
What's wrong with this game?
At Alien Dude 1234 T5C says, why is Knife trying to do commands?
Normally I would allow
98
requests through BSR.
Yes.
Like I turned it off. So, yeah. Yeah, this song's kind of long. After this, I'm gonna try Purple Dimension again.
At Stormchasing_pancake says, say Uzi hat 9 times. At Joyov says, Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
At Look Sang Kevin Plays says, I meant Beat Saber sorry.
What?
At Stormchasing_pancake says, Silver Star.
Silver Star.
At Eric Kumas says, MM. At Joyoff says, I meant Beat Saber sorry. At Neon Pika 98 says, oh now the mods show up.
Yeah.
At Eric Thomas says, raw.
Big friends.
At Joyup says, buddy I was playing Minecraft. At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I play GTA 5 sometimes and I'm 10. At Lucas Kevin Plays says,
Interesting.
I meant like I thought the game was lightsaber but was Beat Saber sorry. At Neon Pika 98 says, can I get a raise?
Gotta donate $1.99 to access raise. Don't actually do that.
At Eric Thomas says, MN. At Neon Pika 98 says, Fred.
Dude, I really want to try 98
At
music.
Titanium Titanic 1912 says, can you play Coffin Dance next? At Eric Thomas says,
Hold up, viewers are dying
why
now.
can't
We
we
gotta
donate
wake
for
them
raise?
up before we.
At Neon
play
Pika
Coffin Dance.
98 says, I was this close to buying 1.99.
Missouri.
At Alien Dude 1234 T5C says, my headset kept disconnecting from my PC then I took a good look at the cable and it was cracked.
Dang. That's crazy.
At Lucas Kevin Plays says, I remember this song.
Fire.
At Neon Pika 98 says, I should check mine with how much it's been disconnecting me. At Lucas Kevin Plays says, but not all of it. At Joyup says, there's a dude in a bot that's rank 600 and his +1 is 40.
Oh, why am I acting down?
At that YouTuber Cat Place for says, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
At Stormchasing_pancake says, hey Nightmare. At R9Mod says, wow this song is horrible.
Bobby.
At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I hate this song throws a fit. At Stormchasing_pancake says, I think I have a little problem with this but I have to go back to work today and see what I have to get out of the system so that we don't get sick and then I'll go to work and then I'll get the. At Joyup says, how are you today Vortex Wizard Beat Saber.
Are you kidding
At
me?
Stormchasing_pancake
Oh
says,
my god.
this was a good idea and a good one to start off the week.
Oh
off
my
right in the
gosh.
first. At K1less says, hi.
Hello. Minnesota. Oh my gosh.
At Bacon Plays 4 says, hey how does it feel being a furry? At Joyup
What?
says, do we time out the yapper? At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I want coffin dance before I call the cops. At Edward Dumitras PP5MS says,
I was gonna call the
LOL,
SWAT
I
team
am
on me.
talking Bob. At Bacon Plays 4 says, Yo GNG, this is a joke.
Probably should not joke about that.
Stormchasing_pancake says, try using the recommended words at the top of keyboard and see what you get. At Neon Pika 98
Please don't
says,
do that.
Who's the yapper? At Bacon Plays 4 says, you. At Joyobs says, I wonder. At Titanium Titanic 1912 says, I call the military. At Crab Gaming 0 says, the back door of my car was open. At Stormchasing_pancake says, I call your mom. At Kevin Plays says, how long have you been on the VR? At Bacon Plays 4
Like
says,
right today
bro,
or
how
like?
does it feel being a furry? Joke. At
I've been on the VR for like
Stormchasing_pancake
about an
says,
hour.
I knew it was me with the first 5 SECS. At Kevin Plays says, how long have you been on the VR? At Work Off Time says, focus.
Dude, how did I 600 this?
At UG_Itatary5473 says, can you play Notion? At Joyub says, is Eric still here? At Stormchasing_pancake says, can we collab in Animal Company? At
What is
Crab Gaming
Animal
0
Company?
says, can you do the local news forecast but there's a car accident? At Eric Dumas says, maybe. At Joyub says, Eric there's an echo. At Kevin Plays says, bro, leave the VR right now. You can play for only 1 hour.
Nah.
At Eric Dumas says, where? At Joyub says, under.
Dude, I really hope this doesn't get reweighted.
At Stormchasing_pancake says, Lucas and Kevin. Saibao.
Probably is though.
At UG_Itatary5473 says, can you play Notion after this? At Eric Himas says, Joy Hubs, no. At Kevin Plays says, bro is about to vomit and have a stomachache. At Alien Dude 1234 T5C says, Vortex, how much hours do you have in this game?
Like 4,000.
At Stormchasing_pancake says, mods mute Lucas, he's being a lil Timmy Karen. At Kevin Plays says, gonna turn into a monster 4,000 years on this game. At Joyup says, why is Norlery on Geometry Dash?
I don't know. $97.99. Okay. You guys think I could sign my score?
At Your Protogen 1 says, hello.
Hello.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, because. At Kevin Plays says, what have I done storm chasing? At Alien Dude 1234 T5C says, according to Google you have 166 days in this game. At Stormchasing_pancake says, day 2
About right.
Trying to get famous on someone's live.
Okay, no.
At Hedgehog VR64 says, how do I get more songs like this?
Mods.
At Your Protogen 1 says, I never
I'm gonna
played
try-
this
I'm
game,
gonna
but
try
I heard
Rocky
it's
Rocky.
really popular.
Kinda dying.
At Hedgehog VR64 says, how do I get mods for it?
Mods before Friday.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, the mod downloader for Quest is Beats before per day PC is BS Manager. At Alien Dude 1234T5C says, look up tutorial. At Your Protogen 1 says, I did not know you could mod Beat Saber. At Locasang Kevin Plays says, bro, his hands are like they are AI. At UG_Tattery5473 says, was buying Beat Saber worth it?
Yes.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, yes, a great workout. At Alien Dude 1234T5C says, if you don't have mods then no. At Locasang Kevin Plays says, it wasn't worth it. At Crab Gaming 0 says, mods are easy. At Your Protogen 1 says, what's your accuracy on Rushy?
I
At
don't know.
UG_Tattery5473 says, Beat Saber looks fun and exhausting at the same time.
Grr, 26 points. Are you kidding me? Where did I lose Ack?
At Locasang Kevin Plays says, I really want to beat Saber. At Friend Off Crumple 14 says, only locking in. At Fans 80 says, locked in. At UG_Tattery
Oh my God.
473 says, I might buy Beat Saber today and. At Levy 1021 says.
Dude, are you
At
kidding me?
Crab Gaming 0 says, guys stop talking to help him lock in. At Kanakaikanen
Check out
says,
halfway.
nah guys just play OSU or Mania NGL. At Locasang Kevin Plays says, we may have like downloaded this game 100 years ago. At Eric Pimus says, MM. At Locasang Kevin Plays says, you may have downloaded this game 100 years ago I think.
What? What is bro talking about? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try returning.
At Locasang Kevin Plays says, because how are you doing that? At Alien Dude 1234 T5C says, OSU ain't as fun. At Crab Gaming 0 says, can you do chant chart? At Kanakaikanen says, is he a 5-digit player? I don't play Beat Saber. At Crab Gaming 0 says, I want to show them.
Dude, I just hear this guy. Dude,
At Flurlias
I just hear this guy.
I have a question.
Bro's talking about Osu
At
terms.
Flurlias Colbro says, how
He's
about
like-
Monday?
Yeah,
Season Jackson says,
Never mind. That's kind of mean. I'm not saying that.
At Nikiak Harder 7424 says, how the fuck? At Kareem Jaber K4I says,
Hello.
K-Sank Kevin Plays says, your hands are like they don't exist. At Kanakaikanen says, nah, you Beat Saber people are enemies FR. At Crab Gaming 0 says, Silver Star. At Neon Pika 98 says, interesting.
Bro, we're fighting over games. What are we doing? This is some unemployed shenanigans.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, how do you know? At Locasank Kevin Plays says, I think you just beat the first place player in Beat Saber. At Dialach says, jokes on you, I play Beat Saber and OSU.
Oh my god.
At Kanakaikanen says, no only OSU. At Pospool and W8B8L says, Vortex go battle Telenox.
Who is Telenox? Let's try Evo.
At Boshul and W8B8L says, PLS. At Locasank Kevin Plays says, maybe he should take a break.
Oh boy.
At Tees and Jackson says, PLS play Fallen Symphony.
Dude, that's Saber Wobble.
At Neon Pika 98 says, can you play the 20-minute map?
What's the 20-minute map? Oh my gosh, what is happening?
At Boshul and W8B8L says, another Beat Saber player.
Ah. Dude, I know there's more linear maps. Where are the linear?
At Kanakaikanen says, what's your highest PP run?
I don't know.
At Locasank Kevin Plays says, will you please just take a break?
What's a break? Party girl?
At Kanakaikanen says, Lucas WYM break. At Kanakaikanen says,
Can I get back my number 3 on
FR.
this? Can I snipe
Neon
busy
Pika
and
98
bracing
says,
on this map?
break. As in that Beat Saber level. At Locasank Kevin Plays says, bro, are you such an idiot? Go to kindergarten, man.
What is this guy talking about?
At Locasank Kevin Plays says, not you streamer. At Kanakaikanen says, gang what are you on Lucas? At Neonpika 98 says, ah yes, let me relearn 1, 2, 3. At Kanakaikanen says, nah I'm bout to fight you. At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, I'm talking to Kanak because he's saying what do you mean break like he's so stupid.
What? Oh my gosh. Let's grand be leader ranked.
At Kanakaikanen says, bro breaks are non-existent only grind. At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, fight. At Neonpika 98 says, what do you mean break? At Neonpika 98 says, there's only Beat Saber. At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, are these people are so dumb? At Kanakaikanen says, that's like 2-star beat map NGL I could do that. At Teasen Jackson says, is that PCVR? At Lighter McQueen says, can you friend me on Meta?
I don't use Meta. Dude, why is my axe so low?
At Neonpika 98 says, nah, you don't get it yet. At Kanakaikanen says, what is PCVR? At Crab Gaming 0 says, can you play Dangerous by Epic the Musical? At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, Panic bro, it's like a 10-star because of how fast it goes, you idiot. Screen chat reader disconnected.
Ah, dang. What happened? Alright, well, time to lock in. Why can't I actually, like, possibly 700 it? What the heck? Okay, why did it disconnect? Okay, it's because it logged me out. Wow. Guys, don't let AI
Live
code your
voice
TTS.
initialized.
It's gonna break everything. Never vibe coding ever again. Dude, I feel like I could 700 that.
At Eric Gamas says, MM.
How much did I gain? Yeah, we're pretty close to rank 51.
At Kanakaikanen says, yeah, NGL school overrated, that update sucked. At Brisanieris 2812 says, it's summer not school.
What?
At Lucasang Kevin Plays says, help Connect is a dumb person in here, can you please take him to the school, please. At Kanakaikanen says,
Dude, what?
not, I thought it was winter. At Kanakaikanen says, yo Lucas bros too. At Brisanieris 2812 says, unamused face sarcasm. At Teasin Jackson says, FR teaches you math, reading and more school stuff, not Beat Saber. At Lucasang Kevin Plays says, then how did you type something wrong in that sentence, I think. At Kanakaikanen says, bro what? At Neon Pika 98 says, what?
Dude, what are we talking about?
At Lucasang Kevin Plays says, not tease canon. At Crab Gaming 0 says, guys, Vortex is number 39 on the global leaderboard.
Oh my gosh, dude.
At Pibble Love Swing says, do you play song requests people ask you, or do I need to put in the BSR? At
I'm trying to grind rank.
says, who, me and him. At Kanakaikanen says, play Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul. At Crab Gaming 0 says, and number 17 on the US leaderboard.
Oh my gosh, dude.
At Lucasang Kevin Plays says, no, just connectees.
Dude, what is this guy insane? What are we saying?
At Neon Pika 98 says, what is bro talking about? At Pibble Love Swing says, do I need to put the BSR for you to play my song, or can I just ask?
Dude, I'm not taking a request right now. I gotta FC this map.
At Crab Gaming 0
It's 100
says,
this map.
look at his ACC on Beat Leader. At Lucasang Kevin Plays says, bro is an idiot as shit. At Pibble Love Swing
Dude,
says, are you a BL main?
No.
At Crab Gaming 0 says, look. At Kanakaikanen says, yo Lucas, no cursing.
Alright, we'll 700 this later. Let's put out one map.
At Neonpika98 says, me when I say random sentences and no one understands what they're saying. At Hasanabio Ravi says, hi.
Hello.
At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, fine but only if you stop with talking back to me. At Kibble Loves One says, I know you're not taking song requests but Dive to the Heart could get you a good play. At Eric Dumas
I already have a good score on that.
Amen. At Neonpika98 says, bro asks a question and I replay and he says it's talking back. At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, Kanik. At The Real Spider Sammy Dev says, hi. At Neonpika98 says, reply asterisk. At Kanakaikanen says, play Freedom Dive. At Kanakaikanen says, play Fallen Symphony. At Neonpika98 says, yo. Verified account.
Fire.
At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, finally got the name right, it's Kanik not Kanek.
What?
At Kanakaikanen says, no it's Kanaki.
I'm so confused. What is going on?
At Hasanabio Ravi says, what would you do if I told you a bad word? At Lokasang Kevin Plays says,
Oh no!
do you want me to keep cursing because you talked back?
What is going on? I'm so confused. Dude, what is going on?
At Pibble Love Swing says, I've been on holidays for a month and I switched to PCVR like 1.5 months ago and I've had to play Quest modded and is hell my game crashes so much. At Neonpika98 says, these kids bro.
Yo,
At
didn't
Hasanabio Ravi says, what would you do if I told you a bad word?
I would go cry in the corner.
At Eric Dumas says, face orange biting nails. At Pibble Love Swing says, you're so tough. At CR33 Perklebit says, laughing disco.
Laughing disco.
At Hasanabio Ravi says, ha 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 ha.
Oh my gosh.
At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, AFK. At Crab Gaming 0 says, okay foo JK. At Eric Dumas says, beans.
Can't be my score on this.
At It's Skelvin Q8 I says, I love Beat Saber.
Fire.
At Pibble Love Swing says, WTF is happening, there's an argument in your chat. At Kanaka
I have no idea.
Says, number 3 rank is insane.
Makes tracking.
KCF Stein 6230 says, 25 XP per comment. At Eric Lewis says, MN.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna be my hack.
At Casey Epstein 6230 says, so close. At UG_Itatari 5473 says, what have you ate for lunch? At Hassan
I did not eat anything.
Says, I want a fun.
I'm running on an empty
Casey
center.
Epstein 6230 says, just dance 2012. At Pibble Love Swing says, I miss swing bug drooling face drooling face drooling face.
Just turn your refresh rate to 72.
At CR33 Perkelbit says, don't miss. At Angelica Lutz Samba says,
Yeah, all single.
At Kanakaikanen says, anyone know why he starts off with 700 PP? At Angelica Lutz Samba says, hee hee. At Pibble Love Swing says, nah but I'm on Quest RN cause I'm away so no PCVR equals no swing bug loudly crying face loudly crying face loudly crying face. At Neon Pika 98 says, cause he's the goat. At CR33 Perkelbit says, what BS version do you use?
1.48. Oh my gosh, that acted. And I missed.
At Kanakaikanen says, bro I don't play Beat Saber. At Hasanavio Rabi says, I love your voice and I love how you play Red Heart.
Fired.
At Angelica Lutz Samba says, I almost broke my back.
Dude, what does my triangle look like now? And it's all. It's all
98 says,
wow.
Pibble, download graphics tweaks, you can change the FPS for the game.
Let's do this. Oh my gosh. I remember when I did this on inverter. Those are the good old days. Why is this part so hard to add?
At Pibble Love Swing says, why is your voice kinda smooth?
Why are you so focused on my voice?
At Neopika 98 says, I was gonna say SMTH but decided it to. At Pibble Love Swing says, it's a meme brew I'm not focused on your voice. At Hasanavio Rabi says, this song is amazing musical notes musical notes musical notes. Johnny's Nada says, did you go to Beat Saber School Twinning? At me and Pika 98 says, what are we saying? At me and Pika 98 says, Pibble. At Toxic says,
Yo,
How much does all the
FC,
extra songs
FC.
cost? At Pibble Love Swing says,
They were ever.
that kid is glazing Vortex bro loudly crying face.
First attempt, FC.
At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, back.
That act is so bad, I don't care.
At Chachin56_GD_Sonyan says, femboys.
Okay. Getting off all the old maps. Let's play this one.
At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, bro did Kanik leave the stream? At Chachin56_GD_Sonyan says, hello WSG. At
Wow.
Hasanabio Rabi says, this is crazy. At Chachin56_GD_Sonyan
Bro was dogging on him and then
"Good
started
birthday,
looking for him.
going good." At Hasanabio Rabi says, wow. At Nian Pika 98 says, Kevin looking for a fight.
What in the romance?
At Nikasite says, do Stereo Madness the song. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, non. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, names. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, name. At Imposter Skip It Toilet says, oh whoa. At Chachin56_GD_Sonyan says, donated $10 through Super Chat. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, do you think my name is Kevin now bro? Look at the first name, it's me. I'm Lucas, you idiot. At Pibble Love Swing says, you chat is full of 4-year-olds arguing then getting sad when they leave. At
I don't understand
says,
anything about this
bro
chat.
really wants to fight.
That's a good match.
Chachin56_GD_Sonyan says, Frankadisukinator 3000 on Nitra Max. At
Dude,
Pibble
what?
Love Swing says, holy keyboard masher. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, I'm not fighting. I'm just asking a question then Nian. At Nian Pika 98 says, Kevin looking for a new challenger. At Hasanabio Rabi says, what is the problem with you doing that? I don't know what to say to you or what to do it for me because I don't know what to do. At Pibble Love Swing says, keyboard mashing to its limits. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, bro keeps typing my name wrong. It's Lucas, you idiot. At Yokum_GT says, Rushy please. At Nian Pika 98 says, this kid bro LMAO. At K1 Mix says, can we link up Shotty? At Chachin56_GD_Sonyan says, holy dimasher. At Pibble Love Swing says, I'm scared that Kevin is gonna hurt me. At Yokum_GT says, Rushy please. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says,
Oh my gosh.
LMAO needs to call the doctor right now.
Dude, what are we saying?
At Pibble Love Swing says, Kevin please don't hurt me. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, I'm not gonna hurt you Pibble. At Yokum_GT says,
So his name
Rushy,
is Kevin.
please. At Kellyable Salberto 5568 says, hello I'm Kelly. At Pibble Love Swing says, your aura is scaring me Kevin. Yokum_GT says, Rushy please. At Kasane Rabi says, what is going on face screaming inferior. At Locasan Kevin Place says, oh, you think I have aura? Thank you for saying I have aura. At Yokum_GT says, Rushy please.
Yeah, we gotta 700 this.
Pika
I can't get
98
it.
says, bro what? At Pibble Love Swing says, I'm joking Kevin loudly crying face.
Oh my gosh.
At Locasan Kevin Plays
Never
says, do you mean AO what? Name. At Neon Pika 98 says, I can't with this chat LOL. At Pibble Love Swing says, LOL. At Swat_Leads says, yo.
Hello.
At Yokum_GT says, Rushy please. At Pibble Love Swing says, OMG Rushy is AHH. At Locasan Kevin Plays says, this is called Orange sorry for saying your name wrong. At Yokum_GT says, Rushy please. At Alvin BR says, can you give it a little love? At Hasane Diorabi says, Rushy. At Locasan
Dude,
Kevin
are you kidding
Plays
me?
says, those are like they have energy. At
Oh
Locasan
my
Kevin
gosh.
Plays says, hands. At Pibble Love Swing says, just let Vortex PP farm without kids saying they are the Sura master loudly crying face bro probably pretends he is in a edit everyday loudly crying face. At Yokum_GT says, Rushy please. At Just a Video Gamer 1352 says, harder than Geometry Dash. At Kibble Love Swing says, depends who is playing.
Ugh. Come on.
At Yokum_GT says, I'll donate if you do Rushy.
Dude, why do I keep missing? Oh my gosh. Wait, let me see.
At Yokum_GT says, Rushy please. At Just a Video Gamer 1352 says, I can't even do that LOL. At Yokum_GT says, I'll donate if you do Rushy.
We actually. Dude, I don't want to do Rush E. You know how many times I played that match? So boring.
At JustAVideoGamer1352 says, wait go. At Yokum_GT says, I'll donate if you do Rushy. At LocaSankevin Plays says, I think Pibble is AFK or just left the stream.
Your gate of hope.
At NeonPika98 says, okay. At JustAVideoGamer1352 says, what's your hardest in this game?
I don't know. I played too many maps. Ooh, how did I lose Ack?
At Eric Thomas says, MN.
Oh,
At
come on.
Kevin Plays says, or you can just say okay Neon. At Hassanabio Rabi says, Rushy.
Dude, I really want to see if I can gain off of this map. Like a 660.
At JustAVideoGamer1352 says, guys he's not doing Rushy gang. At NeonPika98 says, MM. At NeonPika98 says, Eric. At NeonPika98 says, help me. At Eric Thomas says, what?
Bro's arguing with like...
At Eric Thomas says, with what? At Kevin Plays says, what's wrong Neon is a monster coming to you. At NeonPika98 says, LMAO. At NeonPika98 says, I can't with this chat anymore. At Eric Thomas says, MM. At Hassanabio Rabi says, what's your name? At Kevin Plays says, looks like you don't need help now, it looks like you've beaten the monster Neon. At JustAVideoGamer1352 says, yo he's getting far lol. At Streamlabs says, ahoy. Captain at Eric Thomas is trying to get a crew together for a treasure hunt. Type, heist amount to join. At NeonPika98 says, what monster are you talking about? At Eric Thomas says, MM. At Kevin Plays says, then why did you say Eric help me? Neon. At Eric Thomas says, the mustard that's under your bed. At NeonPika98 says, because of you. At NeonPika98 says, how'd I end up in this situation? At Kevin Plays says, bro thinks I'm a monster. Locasank Kevin Plays says, go to school Neon.
Ooh, I sniped Blobby.
At Eric Gamas says,
W. Here's my
At
score.
Streamlabs says, 50.42, Rad Kakadalova 51.44, 48.42, 9. At Go Subalgaming,
Dude, how close am I to
46.58, 10. At Trojan Dark Arrow Keys, 39.42. At Eric
Dude, I'm like
Gamas
30
says,
away from top 50.
oh wait, might been a bad idea. At Neon Pika 98
Oh my god.
says,
I'm like,
what if I just ignore Sans? At Streamlabs says,
I don't know what to gain
a
off
crew
of
of
it.
pirates and raiders check their flintlocks and sharpen their cutlasses as they
Fit
disembark for Blackheart.
Okay, this is probably like speed or something. I think this one is just like slider span, so you should be okay.
At Eric Dumas says, that's a command now.
Bro was born yesterday. Big friend. Never watches my stream.
98 says, name what I read description. At Locasank Kevin Plays says, this is so stupid. At Eric Dumas says, I sorry bet. At Locasank Kevin Plays says, bro, I think you need to transform into Barney the animal hospital guy who needs coffee. Locasank Kevin Plays says, make some coffee man. At the Antica 98 says, what
Dude,
is
these
bro
BBM
talking
changes.
about?
What? What is this on
At
Super
Eric
Fast?
Gamas says, At Locasank
I'm
Kevin
scared.
Plays says, Neon, do you see how fast he goes? I think he's dehydrated. He needs water or coffee. At Locasank Kevin Plays says, 4 drops. At Adam Garby V1R says, 676767676767.
Oh my god.
At Locasank Kevin Plays says, we aren't you even tired Vortex was here. At Neon Pika 98 says, practice.
Dude, why do I keep getting this spooky number? Grr. Who is this? Who is this? Oh. That makes sense.
At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, as I'll still be in the live stream, but I won't type because I'm on my VR.
I could definitely
Eric
700.
Lewis says, water break time? At Neon Pika 98 says, oh no. At Adam Darby B1R says, AAAA. At Neon Pika 98 says, is this SFS?
Yeah.
At Edgardo P6L says, mod.
No. Oh my god. And I lost it all. Okay. What was I missing on? Let's slow this down. Am I swinging too slow?
At Eric Dumas says, you might need hydration.
I'm gonna swing off time. Alright, watch this. Watch this.
At Adam
We
Darby
got this.
B1R says, see.
What does that act? Can we skip that, please? Dude! Oh my gosh. This crazy act. Dude, that would be number one. That'd be number one.
At Ian7215 says, Glorb. At Neonpika98 says, 800 pp face blue smiling.
Nah. Oh boy.
At Lokasang Kevin Plays says, bro, I
Wait, how
forgot
much
to
did I
put
gain
my
off of
VR
that?
in charge so I can't play. At Ian7215
Oh,
says,
I'm 51.
this map is fire.
I am 51.
At Neon Pika 98 says, this could be my first 600 if I can FC. At Eric Gamas says, peak rank up. At Eric Gamas says, rank up asterisk.
W.
At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, did you almost say KFC Neon?
Alright, watch this. We're gonna do this, guys.
At Neon Pika 98 says, bro might be hungry. At Eric Lewis says, MM. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, I think you might be hungry.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get number one.
Sonadio Ravi says,
I'll just get it
Honor.
FC.
At Neon Pika 98 says, oh shoot. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, Eric, why do you keep saying MM is KFC yummy for you? At Neon Pika 98 says, I need to play Beat Saber like right now.
No! Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, that still would have been number one. Oh my god.
At Eric Gamas says, what? I've just say MM,
Oh my
it
gosh.
has no real meaning. At Neon Pika 98 says, so close.
Come on. Come on. Guys, make tech triangle. Make triangle is 36% tech. Oh no. Scary times. I'm
At
almost
Ian7215
at
says,
the top
face
50.
orange biting nails. At Loke Sang Kevin Plays says, are you second place on the global or no?
Well, global. Ooh, I have a full page of 700s. We did it.
At Eric Gamas says, oh no.
Gotta get number one though.
Like the Beat Saber map. At Neon Pika 98 says, Screamer, give me SS maps to grind. At Loke Sang Kevin
Returning.
Plays says, leaderboard.
How do I drop back?
At Locates Kevin Plays says, I'm eating pancakes.
Fire.
At stormchasing_pancake says, hi. At NeonPika98 says, Nico one
Oh
shot.
my god, dude. Keep missing the
Eric
worst
Gomez
spots
says,
ever.
Nico one shot.
Come on.
At stormchasing_pancake
If
says,
I
Play
FC'd the
Forever
map,
by
I would have.
HADISP
This would have been my
Rico.
second score on my front page.
At
Right below my
Rihanna
top
says, can you play Master LL?
Oh boy.
At NeonPika98 says, POV, me trying to get number 1 on RTX 20,000. At Locasang Kevin Plays says, NYSN imagine that will actually happen. At NeonPika98 says, replaying the map over and over again. At NeonPika98 says, does bro know?
Bro does not know.
At Locasang Kevin Plays says, Union. At NeonPika98 says, I want.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At Locasang Kevin Plays says, is it me or somebody else?
I thought Jan's message.
At Ian7215 says, noise. At Eric Gomez says,
Noise.
gaming. At NeonPika98 says,
3 ranks.
W.
W3
At
rank.
Rihanna says, is his arm skeletons yet? At Izayudi90 says, help. At GoSubAugaming says, raw.
Rah.
At Izayudi90 says, help. At Cheyenne Calling says, hi. At Izayudi90 says, heal.
Heal. Dude, that's so fire. Oh my gosh.
At Ninjasti says, play Liane Igonji PLS.
What up?
At Rihanna SIA says, PLS play Master LL. At Cheyenne Calling says, directories.
Directories.
At Eric Gomez says, water.
At
At NeonPika98 says, earth. At Locasang Kevin Plays says, sun. At Eric Gomez says, fire. At Ian7215 says, air. At NeonPika98 says, bro what is sun? At Ian7215 says, Sun.
Son,
At
I'm
Rihanna
crying.
Saye says, Earth. At Eric Gamas says, Water. At Loke Kevin
Holy
Place
pass
says,
reading.
You. At Neon Pika 98 says, Fire. At
Guys,
Eric
what
Gamas
now?
says, You. At Ian7215 says, Air. At Rihanna Saye says, Concrete. At Loke Kevin Place says, Wool. At Neon Pika 98 says, New elements I guess. At Rihanna Saye says, Toilet.
The toilet element.
At Cheyenne Calling says, Play the master. At Loke
Alright, why are
Kevin
we just
Place
liking
says,
scores?
Skip
I bet you that was Scully. Can we ban this? Can we ban Scully?
At Ian7215 says, Bread. At Rihanna Saye says, The master elements. At Rix G7Y says, Noodles.
Noodles.
At Rihanna Saye says, Ramen. At Loke Kevin Plays says, Spicy. At Rihanna Saye says, Baldic. At Cheyenne Calling says, Play the master PLS.
Hold up. Dude, I can't believe I just did that. That was so fire.
At Rihanna Saye says, Toilet water element. At Eric Gamas says, Vortex is gaming.
Vortex Gaming. Alright, what time is it? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. I'll probably stream later. Alright, bye bye.